You're listening to the Moody Mommies podcast.
Audio warning. You may or may not hear kids screaming and yelling in the background, or us screaming or yelling at them to keep it together.
Guess who's back? The moodiest.
And we're back. We took an extra week off.
We've been a little lazy, guys, and if you can't remember,
we
are huevonas. We know that thanks to Ernie now.
I know, that was weird. If you guys saw on our Instagram, I saw that we learned what huevona meant because we were passing out Easter eggs, and we thought he was just calling us some funny little name for passing out the eggs and being women. But no, he was calling us lazy.
Yeah. Not cool, Ernie.
Anyway, so we have been kind of up to a lot, per usual.
I know.
If you're listening, you're probably a parent too, so you're probably up to the most.
And you know why we're so busy and barely get in any time for a recording sesh. So
I just came back from vacation, and I originally thought, okay, I'm going to be back Monday night. We'll just record, and then it'll be ready for Tuesday. And then I got home Monday, and I was like, nobody talked to me.
No one talked to me. No one talked to me for like 2 weeks until I get back from vacation. You need like a vacation from vacation for sure.
Yeah, you really do. And I went back to work the next day.
Oh my goodness, you're crazy. Anytime, especially when I do Vegas, like I need like 2 days off after I come home from Vegas because that drive kills me.
That's why I don't drive to Vegas.
I know.
If you drive to Vegas, you have to be like under 25.
Once you fly over there, there's like no going back either. You're just like, forget it. I'll be there just 45 minutes. See you later.
Like, look, I'm going to spend the extra cash because I'm not going to waste 5 hours of my day.
My life.
I mean, it like, you still kind of waste like 3 hours, but at least you're like walking and hanging out. You don't have to be driving.
You're making progress and you see it happening. You're not like stuck in the desert like, goodness, how much longer? This is horrible. But anyways, so how was Mexico?
It was good. I went for one of my best friend's wedding, and we just soaked up the sun. My mom got sick while we were out there, so that was like a big bummer.
Sucks.
So we had to fly her back home right away. I just mostly did wedding stuff for her.
Awesome.
I felt like I was at a real Mexican wedding because the last time I was also in a wedding last year that was in Puerto Vallarta, and she had her wedding like in a cathedral, and it was like in a hotel, and everybody who came from the U.S. stayed at that hotel, and it was just like a huge party all week long.
Wow.
I didn't get to party too much because we had the baby, so I was like up in the room by 9 o'clock. But this year it was just totally different vibes because I actually live in Mexico.
Oh, wow.
So it was a local church. Like, it was much smaller, but like still cute. But you could just feel like, I don't know, it was just a totally different feeling.
The homey vibes.
Yeah. We were like, oh shit, I'm in Mexico right now. Like, I'm not in like a little touristy area, even though it was still a tourist town, but. Yeah, it was cool. It's interesting. I know we have an episode on traveling with toddlers before, and you and I, we've traveled on the plane ride with our kids, but I don't know if you've traveled since you had to buy a seat for the kids.
I haven't. Well, no, I haven't actually. You're right.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good. It was nice to have the extra space where, I know for sure she's going to have her own seat. It's not going to be just by chance that someone's going to give up their seat for her. So she didn't sleep. I got lucky on the last trip where it worked out. A lot of people suggested flying during, sleep hours. But there's only one flight to and from there.
Oh my goodness.
Like, there's no, let me do a morning flight. Like, no. Like, you're going to go at 11 or you're not going to go.
We fly. If we don't work around you, you work around us.
Yeah. That's how it works to get to Mazatlan.
Oh my goodness.
So she was awake, and I just took some books, and we read, and took some paper for her to draw on. We took her tablet, and, we talked about, like, the ear popping, so we just had plenty of snacks. made sure her water was full, so that way she was moving her jaw and popping her ears.
Nice.
So it was good. She wasn't whining at all. She did get a little anxious on the way back, where she kind of wanted to walk around. We took her car seat with us. We sent it under the plane, but we didn't even use it over there.
Really?
Because you don't have to. We were just like...
Mexico life?
We were just Mexico
Hardcore
life.
Mexicans for the weekend?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I just had her in my lap. I was like, what's a seatbelt?
You went hard.
I did. I was like, this is a life where you could just sit and cuddle your kid all the time.
They're safe in my arms. They're safe enough.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's different. People drive really crazy. But the thing is that people drive crazy out there, but it's almost like they're paying more attention than they are here. Because everybody's so accustomed to the rules here that everyone takes it for granted. Like, they're going to stop and everyone's on their phone and doing whatever. But the drivers are all eagle eyes. Just like, I can make it there. Okay, I can fit. You know, like, they cut in. But here, you know how people, like, don't want to let people in? It's not like that there. It's just kind of like, oh, they made it. And they just, like, let them go. So, it was different, but it was good.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know. What about you? You've had a lot going on lately.
I know. Actually, the weekend you were out in Mexico, my oldest nephew, he turned 18, and his little brother turned 12. Their birthday is like 2 days apart. So we went and got a cabin, the whole family, in Big Bear. So we had a good time, really good time. No snow or anything, but we took Zoe bobsledding. She had so much fun. Luna was too little to ride. But we discovered on the way home from Big Bear, because both of the girls were asleep on the way up the mountain, we discovered on the way down the mountain that Zoe is just like her daddy, and she gets car sick.
Oh, no.
Yes, because she puked on me.
Dang. So she woke up from her nap and just threw up?
No, on the way up the mountain, she was knocked out, her and Luna. So when we came home, she was awake, and it's funny because I'm normally not someone who gets car sick, and I was feeling it because I wasn't driving, and we stopped to use the restroom, and she's like, "Mommy, I'm feeling weird."
Oh,
and I'm like,
no.
"Are you, baby?" I'm like, "It's because the car is going, this way
She
so
said, "I'm feeling
much."
weird.
She goes, "Yeah, and it's making my tummy hurt." And I said, "Okay, baby, Mommy's gonna get a bag and napkins and everything just in case you feel sick. You let me know, So I kept keeping my eye on her because I just felt it in my bone. She's gonna happen. Yeah, she's gonna puke, and she did. So I just jumped back there as soon as I heard her. Held the bag for her, let her puke her little brains out. But yeah, I felt so bad because I'm like, oh, it's something you never know your kid has until it's happening.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was fun.
At least Luna didn't get sick too.
Yeah, Luna was fine. She was asleep actually, so
maybe
I don't know. She could be too, but I'm a little bummed out because I'm like, we were talking about this, like Ernie and Joey are like
nausea freaks.
They get sick on roller coaster, and we're like adventure seekers. Like, we love the thrill of everything,
Yeah.
So I'm a little bummed out. Like, oh, is Zoe not gonna get on Space Mountain with me? Like as soon as she's tall enough.
Oh man, you can take Justine.
I know.
She doesn't get sick.
Good.
She gets crazy. All she wants is to be flipped and turned and spun.
Yes.
She loves being dizzy.
That's Luna, so hopefully she won't be my sensitive Sally. But yeah, that was it. Big Bear, been doing a lot. Luna is fully potty trained.
That's what I was gonna ask. How did that go? Did you prepare for it on the road trip? Like, did you put a pull-up on her just in case?
No.
You just kept her in her 20s?
That's how solid Luna is. Like, she can go, hours without,
yeah.
Basically how Justine and Zoe have it down.
None of us can think of it.
I know. I'm like, which kid am I missing? Zoe and Justine have it down. That's how Luna is. Like, she sleeps through the night. Everything. It's amazing.
There's amazing. A lot of people that I know that they're 6-year-olds don't even. But it's just, your body, you can't control it.
I know.
I mean, it's a muscle that you really have to work on.
Right.
And it's so common for kids to be much older and still not potty trained through the night.
Right.
But I mean, that's okay. Like when you can figure it out with your kid.
Yeah, and every kid is different. It's not a race. It's not a competition. We just got lucky with her. She's just a little champion. But yeah. Other than that, Joey's doing good.
Yeah,
he's
that's right.
Got his restrictions off of him, basically.
Oh, did he go to the doctor's today?
He goes to the doctor Friday, actually.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys listened to our episode about the missing mommies, I think is the name of the episode. We talk all about Joey's accident. So if you want to catch up with what happened to him, you can go back maybe like 2 episodes to hear it all. But that's good that he's doing much better. I felt really bad yesterday when Luna was like running around and he's like, I can't run, I can't get her.
I'm like, day by day, you're doing at least he can walk now. You know, the days of him not walking are behind us. So running will be next. We'll get there. Hopefully.
Does he have a lot of pain still?
Yes, he does. He does, actually. But I think that's just part of it.
Yeah. Well, we are always recording during bedtime.
Yeah.
So let's talk about our babies in our beds.
Yeah. How are you feeling about that nowadays, now that Justine's getting bigger and bigger?
It's getting, like, a little tough, only because she kicks us a lot. So rough, man.
Yeah, they're wild. The bigger they get, the more, like, just all over the place they get in that bed.
Yeah.
So
I basically sleep in her crib. I may have mentioned this before, that I put her crib against our bed like a co-sleeper. So that's, like, against the wall, her crib with one side down, and then our bed is against hers. And the idea was she'd be in the bed, and then Ernie and I would be, we have a queen size bed, so it's not huge, but it's not teeny tiny.
Yeah.
But she always wants to sleep in between us. And then I'm like getting pushed and pushed more and more over, that half my body is in the freaking crib.
Yep.
And the other half is like, just my legs are like diagonal on the bed. We sleep so crazy.
Isn't it crazy? Like sometimes you're sleeping like diagonally across the bed just to like sleep a little bit more comfortable.
Yep.
It's insane, the acrobats we do while we're sleeping with these kids. I know. I remember like a couple days before Zoe was going to turn 6 months, I was like, you know, I'm going to put her in her crib, see if she sleeps in it. And she slept through the night, didn't wake up, and I was amazed. And every day after that, she did it. When she turned 1, she got really, really sick. And so I was like,
I'm going
to put her in bed with me because she's sick. And she's 3 now. And every day I wake up and the child's in my bed. Like, I don't know how it happens. I wake up several times throughout my night and move her back, you know.
Yeah,
and
you start her in her bed, right? Like, you put her down in her bed.
Yes, and it just, I don't know. Somehow, some way, she's like a boomerang. She always comes back. Her and Luna. Like, I'm just...
Luna starts off in the bed, too, and goes to you? So they go to sleep
Luna
together.
always falls asleep on the boob, of course, and I put her in her bed, and yeah, she wakes up, like, so many times throughout the night looking for me.
Get up and crawl to you? Or not crawl, I know she walks. Oh, she doesn't just stay in her bed for you to get her?
No, she'll like come hunting me down. Like,
she hops out of bed? She's so small.
She is. It's
I can't imagine her just like, I'm getting up.
You hear little footsteps, just like the door will push open or whatever. It's hilarious.
The little like movement that you do with the bed. Little
She does, because she has like this little like hop walk. She's so cute. I love Lulu.
That is so funny.
She's too much. But yeah, I'm like, it's all fun and games when they're little and you want to cuddle with them and everybody's obsessed with it. But yeah, as they get older, it gets less and less fun. Yeah. These little ultimate CBers in our bed every night. Like,
dude, I was just telling Ingrid that it's like, make sure she's like super asleep, you know, because like we don't want to wake her up, and then we like set ourselves up on the floor, like can't wake her, she's in the bed, you know, like we don't want her to like go up at all. Let's just like move. It's horrible.
I know, man. The struggle is so real.
I know, and dude, it was really funny this one time, like before we weren't like in the middle of anything, we were like setting up. She woke up and she was like, "What are you guys doing down there?" Luckily, we're not doing anything yet. And it was just like, oh, damn it. We almost snuck out of bed and it didn't happen. What are you guys doing down there?
It's like they always know. They always know. All the time. Little creeps. They're going to hear this someday and be like cracking up.
That's what you were doing
now? Ew, Mom.
This podcast is not for you.
How do you think you were made?
Oh, no. That's so funny. I started off with her. I remember when I first had her, you're like, don't ever put her in your bed because you're not going to get her out. And like the same thing as you. She slept in her bed until she was 3 months, maybe 4 months. And then she got sick. And then she has never been out of her bed.
I know.
And she's 2.5 now. And I don't see any signs of her going to her own bed because she gets so mad at it. She like looks at it and she's like, I don't want to be in my PJ Masks bed. I'm like, it's so cool.
Isn't it so sad? Like the extreme levels we go through. Like, oh my goodness, I'm going to spend like $100. I'm going to buy her everything that goes with this bed set to make her want to sleep in it. And then you wake up in the morning and your husband's asleep in that princess bed.
For real.
And you're just like, oh, well, somebody's enjoying it at least.
I was so tempted while we were on vacation to sleep in a bed by myself because my mom was supposed to stay with us. So the plan was my mom would sleep with Justine and Ernie and I would sleep together because they were just like full-size beds. Like they weren't big at all. And I was like, there's no way the three of us are going to fit on a bed. So my mom leaves, and of course, Justine's not going to be in the bed by herself, and neither one of us want to sleep alone. So the three of us are, like, squished onto this little bed. Like, none of us, like, we can't move. Like, I couldn't wait to get home. Usually I love hotel room beds, but I couldn't wait to get home because I'm like, this is just not enough space.
It's not working for us.
And, the beds were really high, so she couldn't be, like, on an end. And the way she sleeps, I was like, she's going to freaking fly off this thing. So we had to freaking box her in.
Let her kick you all night.
Yeah.
I know.
We get so mad. We're like super frustrated in the middle of the night. Like,
I know. That's like the worst part. It's like you wake up and you're just like, nobody has a good night's rest. So I think that's why I'm looking for solutions. Come on, give me some answers. What are we doing here, Jess? How are we getting these girls out of our beds?
So I'm looking on babycenter.co and it says, try putting the cot along your bed. Okay, that's what I'm doing.
It's not working.
Over the next few weeks, gradually move the cot away until the bed is in your baby's room. Okay, maybe that worked. That didn't work for me. It's like stuck on my bed. But I did not gradually move it away. I just kept it there and she gradually moved back to the middle of the bed.
She gradually did what she wanted to do.
Yep, right back in the middle. I want to be next to mommy and daddy. Sleep with your baby in his room. He may complain about his new sleeping place, but having you nearby will make it easy. Okay, but you couldn't do that. You fall asleep with them, and then you get up, and then they get up.
Yeah,
right?
So how do you keep them, like, from creeping around to find you in the middle of the night?
I don't know. Get your baby used to sleeping in their bed during nap time. Okay.
I haven't tried that before.
You haven't tried that?
I have
tried
that.
Mm-hmm. What can I do if my baby gets upset? Give your baby lots of comfort while he moves to his own bedroom, but once he's finally settled in his own room all night, try not to bring him back because it'll confuse them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've Googled this before in my life. But these things aren't working, so we need some help from our moody mommy mob. For sure. We need to know what the real life mommies are doing these days.
I know. Let's see. Well, hey mommies, if any of you guys are awake,
talk to us.
We're talking about co-sleeping. Do you have tips on how to get your babes out of bed?
Add a filter on that
face.
I thought it looked cute.
Okay, let's see. What else did it talk about getting babies out of the bed? You just, like, can't.
I know. I think it's, like, literally impossible.
I think it's, like, potty training. Like, they just do it when they want to. Mm-hmm. Or you have to do a boot camp.
Yeah, like, no! Like, get out of here! We have to, like, just kick them out. Meanly? Because that's not nice.
Mean. So, one of, this is, like, a breastfeeding thing, not really a getting out of the bed thing. One of Ernie's cousins-in-law, she was going on her honeymoon, and she was going to be gone for about a week, and she thought, oh, while I'm gone, we're probably going to wean off of nursing because he's not going to have it for a couple days. And, she was really nervous about it because it's hard. It's really hard to end your breastfeeding journey.
Yeah.
So she was thinking that was going to be it. But she came back and they were like, right back at it. So, I was thinking maybe you go on vacation and let your kids sleep in their own bed while you're gone. And then when you come back, but as soon as you come back, your kid's going to be like, no,
separation
mommy,
anxiety.
take me back
on another level. Yep. I know. I'm thinking about, we're going to Palm Springs for your batch, and Luna's not going to have Chi-Chi all weekend long.
That's not going to faze her. 2 days, she's going to be right back on ya.
I know.
Mommy.
She's going to drive everyone crazy for 2 days, though.
Nah.
Especially her daddy.
She's so good.
She's pretty chill.
She's
crazy when I'm there, though. If she can see me, she will lose her mind for me.
I know when you guys came over here the other day and you're like, I'm so surprised that she's playing with the girls and not in my lap right now.
Yeah, because she's if I'm sitting down, she literally just wants to be a leech on me. I'm like, you're 18 months, girl, you eating solid foods. Chi-Chi is not life anymore. Gotta chew.
Do you have a plan, or are you just letting it go?
I don't know. When I looked up suggestions on what to do with excessive nursing like that, because even our cousin actually reached out to me with the same. I searched and Googled, and there was no answer at all, and every mom was basically just like,
Help me.
Well, yeah, they were begging for help, and all of the moms were basically just the amount of time that you nurse your child is so little to their lifespan, so just let your baby decide when it's time to end your journey and just go with that. So I'm like, great. What if Luna doesn't want our nursing to end until she's 9? Am I just supposed to just run with that?
You're supposed to run with that. Compared to their life, 9 years is not a lot.
Yeah, it's nothing to commit to her, right?
No. I mean, if you were in Europe, that'd be excessive still, but that's fine.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't have a plan, but I don't know. Maybe my weekend away will be...
But how do you feel? Do you feel like you want to stop?
I do, but then I don't.
Mm-hmm. You do? You don't?
Yeah.
You do?
Because I know...
Have you seen Cook Your Romana?
No.
You need to leave.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Pack your stuff.
I'm going now, guys.
The
Moody Mommy out.
Is that your secret's out?
No. I don't know. I'm both, because I know a lot of moms, when I read these things of tips, they're just oh, when it was finally over, it was so sad, and I regret stopping, and la la la.
Yeah.
And then Luna is a very, very she's very small, so I feel oh, she is still a little baby, but she's not. So.
But she's still very young.
She is.
Year and a half, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justine stopped barely before that at 17 months.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only because she got sick. But otherwise, I probably wouldn't have been able to figure out when to stop either.
I know. But you had it pretty easy with her, getting her off.
I did. So far, I've had it pretty easy. So hopefully her teenage years aren't. I'm like, you were such a good kid. What happened to you? What happened to you?
Well, let's see.
Yeah, and I'm nervous to have another baby to be Justine is so good, and Ernie's don't. They're two different people. You can't compare them.
Mm-hmm.
But I will.
Yeah, it happens.
I will.
I know. I went to the doctor and was oh, I remember when Zoe was this issue. She's don't compare them to each other. And I'm how am I not supposed to? They're both my babies.
Just think about
such a natural thing, but it is not fair,
Yeah, I remember before, when you were pregnant with Luna, and you would say, oh yeah, my kids are like this. I'm how do you know how your kids are? You have not even met Luna yet. yes, you're making her, but I mean, we have not seen her personality yet.
I know.
Nope, I know. My kids, this is how they are. Okay.
I know, and she's crazy. My mom was totally right about her, though.
Why? What'd she say?
My mom told me she was going to be my little lunatic, and she totally is.
You're a lunatic?
Mm-hmm. She has, the feistiest little attitude. It's the cutest. She's too much. She's so attitude-y.
No,
I don't know where she gets it from.
In the best way. Okay, so look, here's another thing that I read about co-sleeping. It says make a personalized plan, adjust the babies, and start bedtime. I'm not even reading it right. There are different strategies to adjust baby, and it starts at bedtime. How you put your baby down each night depends on his personality and what you feel comfortable doing. Some babies do better with the parents sitting next to the crib. Others, cold turkey. Yeah, try to leave the room when your baby's dozing off, but not yet asleep. That's what they say about breastfeeding all the time.
What?
Like, don't let them fall asleep.
On it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, right before they're going to knock out, like, take it away. But I swear, every time you do that, they, like, wake right back up.
Like, trying to
get all pissed. You're like, you were asleep. And if you do that, it's like you start the cycle all over again. Yep, you got to nurse
all over again. Like, really?
Like, you were just asleep. So you're just like, I'm just going to let him. And then I'm just going to, like, pry him off
Slip it off after. The life. I swear. The things we do.
I know, but, like, everywhere. Even, like, the doctor, she said, don't let them fall asleep on your nipple. Don't let them fall asleep on your nipple. But it can't help it.
I know.
Do you want your baby to be asleep? Like, you can't fall asleep otherwise. Like, you're going to be doing that all night. And I guess if you're adamant and you keep training your kid, fine. But here's the thing. I need mental sanity, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to not sleep because I don't want them to fall asleep on my nipple. Mm-hmm. They'll figure it out eventually. They're not their whole life going to sleep in my bed. Although I did sleep with our grandma and grandpa until I was 10.
Wow. You probably shouldn't have admitted to that.
Although I did co-sleep for an extended amount of time.
So good luck, Ernie. Just use it to be in that bed till she's 22.
I'm not going to kick her out. You'll be kicked out of that bed before she's kicked out of that bed.
For sure.
You could have your own room.
Ernie's going to have his own room.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Disick.
Yeah.
Totally.
All right. The next thing it says, try to teach your baby to fall asleep on their own. Tough part. Every baby wakes throughout the night, but in order to go back to sleep without intervention, they need to practice falling asleep on their own. Some parents find success going to the baby in the middle of the night and reassuring her without picking her up or bringing her to the bed. Okay, so you have to go in there and, like, shh them.
Okay, and walk away.
I'm still here. But then they're like, pick me up. Hold me.
Luna screams like bloody murder, like a maniac, if I don't instantly grab her. So where's the solution to that? Google.
Alina just said that they just signed up with the sleep trainer.
Oh my goodness. What is that? I'm good. I told her. I can't believe they're going to do it after all. It's this woman. She comes to your house and she's basically like a drill sergeant. And supposedly by the end of the weekend, your kid is sleep trained completely. It costs like however many hundreds of dollars. And I think it's like a guarantee.
Really?
Yeah. And I told my mom that I'm like more than likely going to have to do it as well. I'm serious.
How did you hear of that?
From Alina. She told me.
Oh, she told you about it.
Yeah, because her friends did it.
And it worked.
Her friends did it the weekend of Justine's birthday. No, your baby shower.
My baby shower?
Or no, she didn't have all of her.
Yeah, she was like not even pregnant for my baby.
What did you have in the backyard after that? Maybe Justine's second birthday.
Okay.
They were doing it that weekend. So I was like, oh my gosh, like find out how it went. Like I want to know like if it worked or not.
Yeah.
I mean, it must have if they're going to use her now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get her number
Dude,
for
there's
sure.
Like 5-star reviews on all these sleep trainers. Why have I never heard of this?
Yeah, it's amazing. So I guess there is a solution. It'll just cost you.
I have been utilizing Natalie's service for over 3 years. Wait, why do you need them for that long?
Maybe she had multiple kids.
Maybe. After a month of sleepless nights, I knew we had to seek help. Okay. Within a few weeks. So it still takes time. It's not overnight. You just got to be a baby whisperer.
Yeah. I guess she basically teaches, like, the parents. You know what I mean? Like, she comes into the house and trains mom and dad how to handle it when she's not there.
Yeah. I hate this. Who the hell gives 4 stars? Like, just give her 5 stars. I said nothing but good things. How could they not give her 5 stars? That's them being rude.
Rude.
Yep. Look at this. She got like great reviews.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think this is the same. No, this is like in Washington. This can't be the same person that. Oh no.
Alina's talking about?
California. Maybe. I don't know. I just clicked sleep trainer. Oh, so when she talked to you about, she's supposed to be really good. However, she really just guides you through the steps. Right. Yeah, that's what you just said. Mm-hmm. She's supposed to get Oliver out of my bed, into his own bed, falling asleep independently, and sleeping through the night.
We should see if we can get someone like that on.
To talk to us?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. Yeah.
We should talk to her. We should send her a message.
Let's call her right now.
Ask Alina. I know. I wish she was available. Uh-huh. Ask Alina if she can give us her contact information so we can reach out to her.
Okay. I mean, I feel like maybe this was just a little check-in episode. Sorry, guys, we were behind.
Yeah, we're a little sloppy today.
I know.
We're just winging it.
We were just huevonas.
Mm-hmm.
We can't help it.
Huevonas. Easter just passed, guys.
Easter just passed.
So we're a bunch of huevonas right now.
We're working on an episode of This Is Us and the Moody Mommies. We watched it together for the first time. And usually we watch it alone so we could take notes. But this time we watched it together. And
we just cried together.
So we just cried and took no notes. So we're like super behind on that one. I did take notes today. They're not detailed enough for me to lead the conversation, so we definitely need to do it together. But that'll be out super soon. Even if I have to watch the episode one more time without taking notes,
I'm gonna just go
burn
home
it into
right
my
now.
brain.
And I know I couldn't watch it because I haven't paid for my Hulu.
Oh my God, you don't need to pay for your Hulu, do you? Don't you have the NBC app? Watch it.
I took it off. I was out of space, but I could just re-download it, I guess.
Do you see what I deal with, guys?
I know.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. You know what it is?
Totally kidding.
I'm such an idiot. I went to Target and I went in the dollar spot and they had like a bunch of stuff for the girls' Easter baskets. And when I go places by myself, I always just like grab my card and leave. And I had my card in my hand and I'm like digging through the dollar spot and then I'm like,
where's your card?
Where's my card?
Where's your card, dude?
Yeah, it's in the dollar spot at freaking Target.
Where's your card? Where's your card, dude?
Dude, where's my card?
Where's your card, dude?
Dude, where's my card?
Where's your card, dude?
Seriously, so I freaking lost it. And yeah. So I had, because I canceled that card and opened another one, they're like, Hulu's like, hey, you want to update that card info? And every time I'm like trying to turn on Hulu, I'm like in bed, don't want to get up and get my card. So I'm like, oh, forget it.
Yeah.
I guess I am a huevona, huh?
Now that we've learned the word, we know what it truly means. Describes us.
I can use it on myself now, I guess. Thanks, Ernie.
Mm-hmm. So what else? Okay, now we have to get a hold of this sleep whisperer, the sleep trainer. And then this weekend, we are going to be at Mamacitas and Mimosas.
Yay! We get some mommy time together. Love it.
I know. We're still seeing if we're going to go to the Super Mamas thing.
Yeah, we got to talk about that when we stop recording this right now.
Okay. I might have to sell my ticket. I might have to give it away.
Maybe we could do a giveaway. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Need my money back. Dude. I don't even want to say it. I'm so mad at myself.
What?
I'm so mad at actually the hotel. So I had reserved a second hotel.
For what?
For when I went to Mexico, because there was another place I wanted to stay, but since another couple was coming, they picked a different hotel, which was closer to the wedding venue. So I switched hotels and I canceled one, but for whatever reason, the cancellation didn't go all the way through. I guess. I don't know. Anyways, it charged me like a no-show fee, which was like almost $700.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, I'm not. So I'm like disputing it right now, but hopefully I get my money back.
Oh my gosh, you need that money for the wedding.
I need that money for my life.
Damn.
I know. Anyways, so I will not be giving away tickets.
If anything, I will be buying a ticket and going with you. That's all that's going to happen. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah, so this was like a half an hour of us
just total BSing with you guys, but you guys love hearing our voices, so you don't mind, right?
And we will soon be talking to the LA Mamacitas that are running the Mamacitas and Mimosa event, and they do other events all the time too. We're gonna talk to Lotus Lane Jane.
Yes.
She has like such a
crazy, touching,
such a touching story. Yeah, that I mean, if you don't already follow her. Oh yeah, this is the same girl. Sorry, I'm like all over the place.
What? The one you Googled?
Yeah.
We're a mess, guys. It's alright. Follow along.
Yeah, Lotus Lane Jane. Follow her on Instagram. That's her account. She gave birth to her daughter 3 years ago, and there were complications during her experience, and everything it's just a really sad story. So check her out, give her your support, and
we're gonna have her on soon so she can share it all here with you guys. So keep your ears open for that. In the meantime,
listen to our past episodes, guys.
Yeah, guys, catch up. We need some more love. Don't forget to rate, review, comment, like, share. Send us everything, guys. We love the love.
That's like the most important stuff too. Like, I know it seems like really little, but I mean, if you guys are running a business, like, you know how important reviews are. Mm-hmm. So if you could do us a huge solid, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
stay tuned, guys.
Say Moody Mommies.
Moody Mommies.
Moody Mommies podcast.